tweeting today about the Chikou span and how it's really a great indicator of what's happening with price. Now remember, the Chikou span is a reflection of the closing price on a candle plotted 26 periods back. So to show you a lot of activity here, I'm going to show you a 1-minute chart today on Netflix, which is February the 26th. Right back to pre-market, we'll look at this area right here where you can see that the Chikou span came up and interacted with the top of the cloud. Where is price at this time? It's 26 periods ahead, so it's right there. Price looked like it was going to break out of the cloud, but the Chikou held it back. Price came down to make contact with the bottom of the cloud and find support. Little bounce off the bottom of the cloud and down we went. So this would have been a great opportunity right here for you to have gotten into a short. Not only did price fall out of the cloud, but the Chikou span told you right here that it tested the bottom of the cloud, came up, tried to break through the cloud, was unable to, so down we went. And then the basically right after the market opened. We reversed here, and I know you're going to say, well, we reversed here. What does the Chikou tell us about areas of reversal? Well, because we're looking at a 1-minute time frame, you'd have to look at a tick chart or something. If this were a 5-minute time frame and I was watching the Chikou span, I would look at the 2-minute and the 1-minute for other guidance. But another way to look would be to add Anne-Marie Trades. She's on Twitter at Anne-Marie Trades. She has this great triple stochastic. And right here, the triple stochastic told us that we had a turnaround coming. Nothing to do with the Chikou span. Anyways, we come up here and we see price right here is mirrored by the Chikou span there. So here we saw price coming down. It was an opportunity to get out of a short here because we saw the Chikou span coming into potential support at the candles. When the Chikou span gets to candles like that, it's quite likely to bounce, and it did bounce. So the next ones I want to show you are right in here, where we have a number of interactions with the Chikou span up and down over the 200 EMA. And that corresponds to these candles right in here that are chugging around and prices going nowhere. It's not an opportunity to get into the trade. It's not an opportunity to go short. You're looking for price stuck. You're looking at price stuck in the cloud here. Where is it going to go, up or down? Look back 26 periods and take a look at what's the Chikou span is doing, and it's being messed around with on the 200 moving average. The 200 EMA and the 50 EMA are particularly sensitive spots for the Chikou span. Now let's go ahead here and we can see resistance at the cloud here and then a second time. This provides us with an opportunity to go short. We've had the price moving up and then and it pierces the cloud, but why doesn't it go any higher? Because back here the Chikou span has run into this very thin cloud. A breakaway would have had the Chikou span taking off and price taking off, but it didn't happen. So if you were looking here and you were long, then the Chikou span told you right here you could get out and make another scalp. Price goes down, touches the cloud. What is the Chikou span doing? Let's draw a line. Let's use the this tool. Let's use the trend line. And right here, where was the Chikou span? At one point, the Chikou span came right down to support on the clouds, on the candles, and then it bounced up from this point here. And then we had and we had interaction with the cloud. Sorry, with the candles. I'm trying to rush here because I'm trying to get forward to where we actually are now. This is another example right here of the Chikou running into the candles, which are acting as resistance and stopping this move higher. Let's move the chart further and let's go into where are we now. And I started making this video just at this point here when I saw price coming down here. Sorry, let's give you this here. When I saw price coming down in here, and I looked at the Chikou span and it was getting support at the 200, and it did. We've moved up now where we see that we've got potential resistance because the Chikou span is being resisted by the candles, and what happens? Price is reacting to that and moving down. What's my next opportunity now to go long or short? I would look for an opportunity to go short if candles move down outside of the cloud. And where will the Chikou span be at that time? The Chikou span will be coming down to the 200 and repeating this type of test for support. If we move through the 200, there's an opportunity to go short. The Chikou span, after losing the 200, could get support here. Price would be here, and it would be an opportunity possibly to look at ending your short and going long if the Chikou span comes down and bounces off the cloud. So you get the picture, how the Chikou span is a great retrospective look to prevent you from thinking, uh-oh, breakout, because the Chikou span is saying, not so quick, I'm showing resistance and I'm directly tied to price action. I hope that helps.